We are hoping for the best. We do not know what is going to happen. I am hoping that I am speaking clearly into everything. Can you hear me? I hope it's sounding more clear this time. We hope. We are hoping. But if it do not work, then we won't just have to wait for it. We just have to wait a little bit. That's all I know. That's all I know for sure. Is if the audio is fucked up, we just gonna have to kick it for a second. But I feel like there's probably other places to go and be live and talk. I really hate if this can't be the place, but I don't know. I feel like I know Nat has a fucking iPad or something. I feel like I could probably use it, but are we able to hear me? What up, Victor? Hey, Elizabeth. I hope y'all can hear me. If not, it's okay. I feel like I'm gonna just dip. Damn, not talk louder. Damn, this sucks. I'm sad. Depressing. I am depressed. Is it better if I talk in the top or talk in the bottom? Let me know. Is it really better? That's so funny. I'm happy. But yeah, no. What up, Shay? I hope you're doing well. The bottom is better than the top. Okay, Cheryl. Cherry flavored soda. You are a gem. Thank you. Again, my phone is fucked up. We trying to get the phone fixed. The phone fucked up. Yeah, a lot of things are going left, and I'm doing the thing where I'm just trying to just embrace that things are fucked up. You know? Oh, the audio is better. Thank fuck. Thank goodness. Cause I was worried. But yeah, no, I feel like in the last live that is now deleted, I was just talking about how Nat and I pretty much figured out that we are avoidant and anxious. You know, I have anxious attachment, they have avoidant attachment, and you know, tales old as time. You know, we're very much the opposite of each other. I need a lot of reassurance, and they kind of want less communication than I can absolutely offer. Bitch, I don't even know. My phone got dropped because the charger that I got for it was like not the right charger, and so I couldn't use the case, and then it dropped. And it's been fine in most aspects of life, seemingly, but this is not one. So that is unfortunate. I thought I could at least go live and talk to my people. Now I'm like, oh, the live is fucked up. That's unfortunate. Honestly, I feel like if I'm being candid, I feel like they're in that middle ground, you know, where like there's not enough like structured visitation, but there is involvement, but there's not enough structure. So I'll say that. But I feel like when they are together, I was noticing something for myself um, that really like had me sitting with the jealousy of seeing someone like, you know, parent in a way that you needed. And so I'm crying, not the white noise as a calming touch. I am depressed, absolutely. But I do think that like the relationship that they have with their child is a meaningful one. But I do see like how once the household splits, like things just kind of go left, and it's unfortunate, genuinely, because um, I don't think that they're like not wanting to show up in a particular way, but I am thinking about how, you know, just when you're a parent, people just really, ooh, it's just like you are under scrutiny in a different kind of way. And I'm not trying to be like overly empathetic, like in a delusional way. I'm just trying to offer that like dating a parent or trying to date a parent rather has been hell because you want to be showing up so much because you like this person, but their needs are more than one person, and I feel like that's something to consider when you're dating someone who's a parent. Um, their needs are bigger than what you know most people can even like comprehend. Again, I don't think for one fucking second that I have what it takes to be a parent, and I have empathy for people who are, because I know that I could never do it. I'm way too selfish. I think about myself so much, and I worry about myself way so much that, like, no, it just could never be. But it's just sad, um, unfortunately, like, being in the reality where I know that, like, I don't really have it. And, when you're with a parent, you kind of gotta know you have it, you know? Like, that's the thing about dating a parent is, like, you should probably see if you really want to do that before you start, because, I'm not super close with their child or anything. It hasn't been that kind of situation. But, like, I've met their child before, and they're sweet, and, I don't know. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just trying to fucking just focus on myself. Like, I feel like, again, they're convinced that, like, you should have a connection in some physical way. And I'm not gonna lie, like, physically we do connect, but there's so much in between that. And I feel like I'm becoming a little bit more sensitive to connecting with people deeper if, like, on the surface, like, we're not meshing. So, like, it's no shade at all, like, to anybody. I just think, like, you know, they want some consistent physical affection, and I understand. And I think, like, if I'm being super genuine, um, I think, like, we just both have rage that, like, we need to get out before we can actually be super cool. Cause I'm angry about a lot of shit, and like I said, I'm discovering jealousy over seeing them be a parent. So honestly, Shay, I would love to like video chat with y'all or play video games, do a Discord. I'm thinking that might be a better thing. Like, I don't know how folks feel about video games, but if folks are interested, I would love for us to get like a Discord going on and maybe do a game night so we can do some check-ins on people. Cause bitch my ass, ooh, I'd be so stressed and depressed. And I know if I had the ability to play some games with people, I probably would feel a little better. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, no, Shay, thank you so much for saying that. Absolutely. And I feel like that's the thing too, as I said when I was here before, like their child's mother called me and talked to me for like 2 hours about their relationship, and like I wanted to check in with her originally just to make sure that she knew like we weren't pursuing anything romantic. And she kind of immediately went into telling me that we weren't good for each other before I could tell her that. And it was just very fascinating to hear her talk about, you know, Nat and I's relationship, and then go on a 2 hour convo with me where she was hiding out from like everybody in the household to like break her silence about how, bad the relationship was. And some of the things that she was saying was very interesting because, again, when they talk about their child's mother, they hold her in the highest esteem. And when they talk about, Nat and their relationship, it doesn't sound that way. And so obviously the truth is somewhere in the fucking middle. But I find that like one of them, um, oh, hold on. Oh my god. Ooh. Sorry, I just got a message from Neo saying that they may have an extra iPhone that I might be able to use, which is so fucking kind of them. Honestly, I appreciate anything. I appreciate any support. Like, I'm just trying to be candid that my ass is fried and died, and still trying to make space, for other shit going on outside of me. But as I was saying, like the child's mother telling me for like 2 hours, like her side of the story, it was just very fascinating because you know, there's a lot of pain between both of them, and I'm gonna be so fucking for real. I did not see this coming. I know some people date parents and they're like, duh, bitch. But I don't know about you. I mean, the phone call really had me uh, just sitting with everything that was shared and just trying to hold for myself what I believe. Because again, I'm not in their relationship. I was never in that relationship. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what they were like. And like I think about a relationship that I have with someone that was so fucking abusive, and like if they were to tell their side and I was to tell my side, anybody could say we were both really fucked up to each other. But if someone heard only my side, and if somebody only heard their side, I do think about things like that, and so I wasn't trying to make it seem. No, me and Autumn and James are actually staying with their mom. Like the house we were all staying in was actually flooding repeatedly, so they wanted to move, and I didn't want to be on some like let me stay with you and your mom. Like I was always trying to figure out what the fuck to do next, but the house flooding kind of came a little sooner than people thought it would. And so when I left, they started living with their mom like immediately. And I don't think that they're the happiest there, but I think they're figuring out what's next for them. And I know that they're excited about this summer because when I saw them yesterday, I was getting a dresser from them. And they're talking about the next time there's a beach party that we should go together. And I'm actually really excited about it because I think there's one coming up next week. Like I said, there's so much happening. I'm happy that Autumn and James are still, in my life. Like, it wasn't no weird ass shady ending. It wasn't no like they kicked me out. It wasn't any of that. It was more that like me and Nat were talking about cohabitating. They have a two bedroom apartment, in a city that I like. It was kind of just like everything worked out. Um, but also, I think I don't know. I There was a friendship loss that happened that I wasn't expecting, but if I'm being super candid with you, I'm trying my best to just like remember that some relationships like they may not end, but there may be ebbing and flowing, and so I'm trying not to do too much, but um yeah, I'm trying to just like focus on what I need to do and not do too much. But the 2 hour conversation, just to get back to it, it was a very no, James and me were never actually really close. I feel like at this point, funny enough, I feel like we're cooler now that we've lived together. Cause I feel like they know that I'm just like a regular bitch. Like I feel like I'm sure in ways they were worried about Autumn like being my friend. Cause like we're doing risky shit together. So I could understand their partner not fucking with me all the way. But I think after seeing them yesterday, I felt more that like me and James were in a coolness, and that me and Autumn were a little bit like less close. But we actually talked about that when we lived together because honestly, I feel like I wasn't sure how to be when I lived there. Like I was trying to not be in anybody's way, and I kind of did the thing where I like isolated instead of like being honest and opening up. And I feel like everyone was just worried for me. Like I feel like they were just worried that I was like losing my shit, and I was just like really quiet. And really, I was in my mind. I'm like, oh, I'm being not annoying, and really, I was just like stressing everybody out because they were like, why are you not being yourself? And it's like, oh fuck, I forgot I could be my full self. And then by the time I started being my full self, I feel like I probably just seem weird, like honestly, but I genuinely came into the space trying to like not be annoying, and I ended up being annoying, which is really funny. And I feel like a very acoustic thing of me, and so I'm whatever about it. Like I know that like when we see each other and we hang out and we get fucked up on the beach, I know we're gonna talk, and I know we're gonna feel safe, or at least I hope so. But I'm hoping genuinely that we can just like get back to being homies because living with people is fucking a lot. Oh, you're definitely not sorry. Like, please don't be sorry for interrupting. You've done nothing wrong. As far as the 2 hour conversation, I just feel like what I noticed was the child's mother was very, very, very upset. And I just felt like one of the main takeaways was that she felt like she was going to be married to this person and that mattered to her very much. I don't know her chart, I just know she's a Leo. And I know that the relationship not working out did make her angry. And this would be her fourth marriage, I think. So I do think that marriage obviously matters to her, and so far as she wants to do it again. And I think her having children and being married matters to her a lot. She broke silence about her own father not being there for her, and I just felt like so much that I understood where she was coming from. And at the same time, I felt like this phone call was extremely inappropriate. Like, I mean, no tea, no shade. Like, I'm a messy bitch who lives for drama. But at the same time, like, you're calling me with a 2 hour phone call. What, when you know I live with your baby father? What do you expect? Do you think I'm gonna, like, beat his ass, like, on your behalf? Like, I feel like all I did was just, like, open up the floor for Nat to, like, share what they felt. And honestly, if I could be real with you, it was real messy. Because me and the baby mom talked for 2 hours, and I told her, I said, listen, we don't need to share this conversation with Nat. Because between me and you, I feel like she expressed her feelings. We weren't really trashing Nat. She was just like sharing her things. She was doing a lot personally, but I was like, baby, you ain't gotta tell nobody we had this combo. I appreciate you for putting me on game. I was like, I'm letting you know, point blank period, like me and your baby father, we not together, so you don't have to consider me at all. Like whatever the fuck you need to get, whatever your needs are, like I hope you get them met to do. Like I was keeping it super cute. All of a sudden, I find out from that me and Corey, that they had shared. We had a 2 hour convo, and they wouldn't share with them what was said, but that they told their side. I'm like, girl, what the fuck is this? Like, not you got me walking into some shit, and we done had a convo about how there's no need to share that we had this convo. What was the point of that? Now I'm looking at you really crazy, and now I'm looking at what you shared. Now the story you just told me for 2 hours looks even more wild to me. Now I gotta reprocess the whole 2 hours because I'm like, sweetie, what was the point of that? Was you trying to make me seem like an op or something in the house? Like, what was the point of this? And honestly, in the end, what I took from it was that they are not in a good place, but there's still a lot of feelings there. They should go to therapy, but they can't afford it and they don't have the fucking time to. And it's unfortunate because if they were able to really communicate in a space where they could both talk and be heard, maybe a third party be able to take breaks and shit like that, maybe they could really get somewhere. But right now, they're not getting anywhere. And unfortunately for her, she's trying to involve me in some shit, and I'm really not invested. Like, I really feel like if I was in a different place, I was in a different mindset, maybe this shit would have put a battery in my back. But as she's sharing this shit with me, I'm just like, sweetie, you really need to go and take a vacation. Like, you need a vacation, you need rest, you need therapy, you need probably, so many things. I'm just so sad that you don't have access to what you need. That's all I kept thinking was like, damn, your needs are not being met. You're still thinking about your ex-baby father. You got a whole new boyfriend. You got other shit going on, and you worried about me and this man. Why? You know? But in retrospect, I feel like when we were ending the convo, she told me straight up, because our relationship didn't work, I feel like they owe me. And if I want them to do X, Y, or Z for me, then they better do what the fuck I say. And I'm like, whoa, okay. So that's the crux of it. It's like you want this person to be in service to you until you die, question mark, your child dies, I don't know. But the energy is feeling like this person is mine and they will do as I say. And I literally was like, let's not share that we had this combo because I'm trying to process it. because I don't even know what to even say. Like, there's a part of me on some sprinkle sprinkle that was like, yeah, girl, get your money, get your labor. But then there was a part of me that was just kind of like, dang, like, but you got four men that live in your house. Like, you got a lot of you got a lot over there already. You kind of good, babe. Like, stall him out, smoke. Stall him out, Debo. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Aw. Victor, between me and you, I am leaving everybody alone. I want to have a summer of, just keeping my pussy to myself. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I want to be in love so bad, but when I say it, it just makes me laugh because it's like, honestly, bitch, I cannot be going through nothing right now. I just can't be going through no changes. On some sprinkle, sprinkle, like I get it. Like on some sprinkle, sprinkle, like baby, you don't carry the baby. You did a lot. But if I'm being super candid, and I mean this with no disrespect, you have four baby fathers. Like, you could pick on the other ones a little bit. Stall this one out just a little bit, girl. Come on. And she like, no, that's my hoe. Like, that's really the energy that she got. Is that's my bitch. And I'm like, fuck, that sucks. Because, again, I feel like, you know, being in a relationship with somebody who cares about you and supports you, that's not every day. Finding someone to, be in your corner, not every day. Nah, definitely not rich at all. But hardworking, hardworking, not rich. But again, as I said, the energy is very much, what do I do for work? I'm a plant smith. I grow plants. And sometimes I sell them. And sometimes I make enough money to buy myself a snack or a nice jacket. But yeah, speaking of business, I'm in the middle of like getting a bunch of reships out, so I'm gonna be super real. This week coming is gonna probably be stupid for orders, but by this weekend there should be some good sales coming. So just look out for me. Also, if you need mushrooms, please hit me up. The mushrooms are really popping right now. I actually started working with somebody who's been freeze drying. So if you've never had a freeze dried mushroom, but you've had mushrooms before, and you'd like to be someone who wants to offer like testing or something, please let me know. Cause I would love to just send some samples out there. So let me know. Um, Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like nobody wanting their ex until somebody else does. I feel like she doesn't really want them. I feel like she just feels indebted. Like it's giving indentured servant. It's giving I use my pussy to give you a child, so now give me what I want. And their energy is just very much like no. And I mean, they used to say yes, and I feel like she thinks that it's a no because of me, and now she knows it's a no because a no. You know what I mean? And I think they were, I don't want to say on purpose using me, but I think that like their child's mother definitely thought like there was something going on over here, and maybe she thought, it was time to pop out. I don't know, babe. I'm gonna be super real with you. Do I think the baby mom is lying about anything? Not at all. But I do think that what she experienced is not what I'm about to experience. Not saying that some of the things that she feels I don't feel. Just trying to offer that, like, I don't know. I just feel like what she wanted and what I want from that are two totally different things. And that's okay. I'm crying. I feel like I like everybody in some ways. Like, I mean, like, I feel like people are likable. I don't know. My Venus and Aquarius is activated as fuck, and I just feel like I have a lot of types out there. I'm about to just enjoy myself. I'm trying to go on dates. I'm trying to just have a fun time. I'm trying to just like not take shit too seriously, because I feel like I took relationships way too seriously before, and now I'm in a completely different mind space. Like now I'm like, why would I lock myself down to anybody? Like, why would I be stuck with somebody? Like, oh my God, no. Like, if we enjoy ourselves, if we enjoy each other, cool. But that's about it. Like, I'm not trying to do too much. Because, again, I'm just finding a lot of weird shit. On top of that, bitch, I feel like I don't know if I told y'all this, but I cut my mom off again. I feel like I watched a video from like a few months ago where I was like, I'm cutting my mom off, and it was funny as hell because it's like, bitch, not me over here again. But Tammy is acting a fool. Also, why the fuck I showed a picture to one of my friends of my mom because she hasn't sent me a picture in a while, and they were like, this bitch was trying to tell you she was black. I was like, thank you. I was like, some people was like some of us have been harmed, like by just white passings, like, and I want to break silence so bad, bitch. But yo, getting back to what I was saying though, I do think we should have a gaming Discord because honestly, it's fun to play games, and the Jackbox games are funny because you get to put in your own answers, and you get to be like an individual while playing a game with people, and those are my favorite kind of games where you can actually be yourself, and that's what makes it fun. Not that you're just following a script of a game and just doing whatever. I'm not in Detroit. I'm in Ann Arbor. It's cute. I like it. Um, it's more expensive though. I'm not gonna lie. Woo, Hazel Park, man. I miss Detroit so bad. Detroit, well, let me not say that. I miss the prices. That's it. I don't miss nothing else. Like, let me not fucking lie. Ann Arbor is beautiful. It's the most beautiful place. I feel so good here. I'm so happy here. Um, in a way that I just wasn't in Detroit. And it's funny because it costs me so much more money to live out here, but I'm just so much happier. And it's a wild thought process, but I guess like that's how it be, right? Like you might not be in the most comfortable position, but you're still happy to be somewhere. But yeah, no, my mom, I cut her ass off again, cause she over here going to doctor's appointments with motherfuckers, and over here turning into a damn nurse for a man and his mama. But I'm over here asking her for support, and she gonna act like I'm being annoying, and I'm like, sweetie, honestly, you'll never see me again. Like I literally was like, sweetie, I'll never fuck with you again. Like I just don't have it. Like if you ain't got me right now, I don't fuck with you. Like I'm sorry, but you over here telling me every other day, oh I'm driving to South Carolina. Like sweetie, you're driving thousands of miles. You're driving so much that your neighbors thought you moved away, and you can't. Okay, I'm the first bitch that came out your pussy, and you don't even care like that. Okay. Like I just feel like I don't have it in me. Like I just don't have it in me to act like it's okay how she's moving. And again, hearing that she's at a doctor's appointment with a man that she just met up back with after 40 years, it's like, sweetie, we've been estranged for how many, and you don't even really fucking give a fuck. Like, sweetie, I live closer than that man. I live closer than that man, and you won't even come visit my ass. Honestly, it's fuck you. Like, I'm tired. Because I feel like I gave her some space to, like, be my mom, but now I'm like, I don't care no more. Oh my God. It's like, no. Hey, Max, I hope you're doing well. Also, is the audio bad if I go like this? Like, if I were to put you like this? They do not wanna. Maybe. Can you still hear me? Should we go back to what we were doing? Are we? Is it? I'm so sorry. I am so fucking sorry. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna. Is this a little better? Oh, it's bad when I move away from the phone. Okay. All right. Listen, that's all you had to say. I got you. Listen, we're back, and we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Listen, if you can, as long as you can hear me here, I'm here. I got you. Sorry again that the quality is so bad. Somebody in the chat did offer to send me an iPhone, which I really appreciate. I will be getting to them immediately. I will be trying to make that a possibility, Tortellini. Cause yeah, this phone is still doing this thing, but it just be getting hot out of nowhere, start smoking, and I be getting scared, cause I'm like, is it the blunt or is it the phone? And that's not where you want to be. that's just not where you want to be with technology. So, anyways, but yeah, getting back to what I was saying, me and my mom fell out because, like I said, she going to nurses' appointments, doctor's appointments and shit, being a nurse to a random man. And he be getting on the phone talking about something, hey, Todd. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's just stressful because my mom is like in her, I'm about to be a grandma bag. And like, I just feel like, also, like I said, everybody in my family has told her that she's looking kind of crazy. And so I was the only person like really like allowing her to tell me about her relationship, and now she mad at me because I was like, sweetie, like I'm gonna be so for real. I really need some support from you. Like I'm like I see you're out here gallivanting, living life. Like I love to see it, but I could really use some support. And then she's gonna twist it and make it seem like I'm pocket watching. And it's like, sweetie, I'm sorry, but I just would never tell a broke bitch my business. Like I just feel like if I know my friend broke, I'm not gonna tell him about the money things I'm doing. I'm just not doing that. Like if I know you're broke and I can't help you, bitch, I'm not gonna tell you why the fuck not. Like I'm not gonna be explaining to you. I'm about to go have big fun with this money. Like bitch, I'm not doing that. But my mom is really out here just like telling me all her business. And I'm like, sweetie, I'm really on pause about my situation. Cause I'm not trying to quote unquote bring down the vibe. Cause my mom's an Aquarius and she a bird. You know what I mean? Aquarius and a bird. It's different if you don't if you ain't never been through that. But yeah, my mom is a bird and an Aquarius. So it's like you can't even really start to tell the bitch about herself because then she'll already like then she'll fly away. So I was really trying to be cute, but she was just like triggered because also my whole family literally told her like again you're looking like a bird, you're looking crazy, and you chasing behind this man, you losing hours at work, like you barely home. Like people thought she moved away. People thought she moved away to the point where they felt bad for her. Like people thought that she was like like I don't know what everybody thought. But it's to the point where people trying to buy her a house because they're worried that she's about to get caught up with this random man. And what they don't realize is this bitch, like my mom, like here's the weird thing. My mom is an Aqua and a Capricorn just like me, only we got different placements and arrangements. But my mom, no, I like again as a Capricorn. My mom also has a Capricorn stellium, so I'm gonna put that out there. If you have a Capricorn stellium, what up, ho? You be playing 3D fucking chess, and I see you. So again, I already know what my mom's plan is. I already see the bitch. I'm like, okay. As soon as she said there was a 90-year-old mama who owned the house and she need in-home care soon, and it's her love of her life. She ain't seen him in 40 years. They never had bad words, and they always were cool. And they broke up because of my father, and do 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 do, and how Donnell was supposed to be my father, and da 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 da. Like, bitch, I already know what it is. Like, she's trying to get back with her quote unquote first love. Okay, Kiki Winans, bitch, I want my first love, head ass, and fucking get a do over. On top of that, become the mama's transition doula, okay? Because my mom be giving death doula vibes in home care aid. Like, my mom sees this as a business and romantic possibility toward the ladies. So I already see what the fuck she got going on. And so for her to not try to help me is crazy because it's like, bitch, you got a scam of a lifetime. Like, you about to move in as a maid. Like, you are made in Manhattan. Like maybe not made in Manhattan, but you know what I mean? Like she really trying to do a rags to riches storyline. Like we see you, girl. I'm crying. My brother becoming a parent, I'm really excited for him. I actually congratulated him the other day because honestly, even though I was mad at my brother a couple years ago and for a long time, I feel like at the end of the day, my anger towards him was about something. Well, I'm still angry if I'm being honest, but I still want to give him a congratulations. I'm not gonna be fake with y'all. I'm still upset about what things that had happened in the past, but I'm still congratulating my brother because again, at the end of the fucking day, I don't want to be punishing him. Like I knew it would probably mean something for me to say something about his child and like his new engagement. Like I just wanted to say, congrats. I'm happy for him because I really am. I think you could be mad at somebody and what they did to you and still be happy that they're having good things going on in their life. I feel like both can really exist. I know it don't seem like it, but I feel like my anger or I feel like my anger is more hurt at this point. Like I'm still hurt by what happened more than I'm like, you don't deserve my connection. You don't deserve like love from me. Da, da, da. Like it's deeper than that. It's more like, damn, I hate that you didn't think, that I was worthy. But at the same time, it's just like I know I was. So I really can't get caught up on that. And honestly, I don't know how much of a relationship I'm gonna have with my brother, but I don't want to be like acting like I don't care. Like my mom been sharing what's going on in his life. She's happy for him. I want to be happy for him too, and not be a hater. But I know I've said in the past that my brother's a passport bro, and that is more where my energy was coming from in the past. It's like my brother said a couple anti-black, weird, anti-woman things that had me like, I don't know if I can be in your life. And like now, I don't know, bitch. I do not know, but I know this. I know that I'm happy for my brother. And that feels good to say because honestly, there was a time where I was just like, I was feeling my little anger. And now I'm just like, you know what? I'm just hurt. Like, and that's okay. Um, Victor, you are gross. You are gross as fuck, Victor. Not doing want popsicles. I'm crying. Anyways, but like I was saying though, um, I just feel like me and my mom, like, it just sucks because it's like, I don't hate her, but I'm tired of understanding. You feel me? I'm tired of being understanding. Like, I'm actually tired. Like, stop. Like, just stop. Like, please. But in retrospect, mm, there's so many things I could fucking say, but I'm gonna just let it go because, again, I don't want to give my mom too much of my energy. Like, she's just not worth it. But I'll say this, I am really grateful that I'm alive, bitch, because honestly, the last couple fucking weeks have just felt like it's exceptionally hard. And Gemini season just feels extremely communicative, and very chatty, and just very mental and verbal. Like Mercury is not playing with our fucking asses, and I feel it so hard. I feel extremely um just oof, just overwhelmed with communication. So be gentle with yourselves out here, like please. Like it's such a wild time, and just choose your words wisely. Be clear, but be gentle. Like we don't have to say things in the most spiciest tone. Like, take a moment to take a deep breath before you respond and you communicate with people because you may find that you're not really angry at them. You're frustrated by something else, but it'll be totally blown out of proportion because that person is catching the shit that you really should have left. Or just, at least took a moment to process out of that particular situation. So if I can leave you with anything, and I'm not about to leave you, but I am about to roll my shit up again one more time. If I could leave you with something to just chew on, like tone, bitch, tone. So there's a way we say things, and we could really be giving people a break and a moment to just breathe with us. And there's ways we can communicate that, bitch, you don't have a moment to breathe. You need to hurry up. You need to just be quick and be on my timeline. And it can be so hard to not be in that mind space when that's what the fuck we're being held to. But take a moment, please. Gemini season's quick as fuck. Mercury is very, very quick. And that's the thing about charm. That's the thing about comedy. It's about timing, right? And so sometimes you talk to people and the way you say something can be so funny, can it? But you could say something to someone and they do not hit, and you are looking goofy and you're looking like a mean bitch. And it's like you just was trying to be funny, right? Yeah, like just take a deep breath, please. Because sometimes, babe, we be talking to people and we forget to just breathe. Just breathe. Because we want to get that little joke out and it don't come out very funny. So, Listen, I disagree because my mom continuing to be a pick me, it's just not for me anymore. I feel like I mean this so genuinely. On some Doja Cat dragging her father, fuck this. I know some of y'all still are Doja Cat fans. Here's my thing. I never wasn't a fan. I just feel like, again, Gemini bitch, just take a deep breath. That's all I can say to them because they do have a lot of topics. And again, I just feel like I do not be getting along with Gemini, and it makes me so sad because they seem so hilarious. Like genuinely, whenever I meet a Gemini, I'm like, wow, y'all just got so much going on, but I don't know, we never see it. We never see it for each other. And my phone on 20%. How? My phone hates me. I'm crying that Hale is in here because Hale texted me several times, bitch. And my phone was literally on the charger, charging for this very moment. So please know, my friend, my phone is fucked up. I'm about to try to see if Mio will give me theirs. I think they texted me about another phone. So I'm really hoping that works out. But yeah, no, my shit's fucked. My shit is fucked right now. And I'm just trying to update and let people know. I'm not trying to like not be here. I'm just, I'm relying on a lot of things right now that are not working. So I just want to be super candid that this is not my plan. This was not the plan. But we're moving, okay? We're moving. We're shifting. But yeah, getting back to what the fuck I was saying. And Victor, thank you for being kind. Genuinely. Um, as I was saying though, I think being in a space where I'm in Ann Arbor. I was dating someone and figured out that they were still in love with their child's mother, and I felt bad because like they didn't realize that like they weren't there. They weren't thinking that. I'm glad to hear that, bitch. I love you. But yeah, no, Nat still loves their child's mother, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't think they were ready to like put themselves out there, but that's okay. I think like luckily for me, they're open to connecting and still trying to figure out what life looks like with other people. And so yeah, I feel like I don't have any perfect answer. Like I think we kind of just jumped into something, and unfortunately, um, it wasn't what either of us wanted it to be. But I think what's really cool is that we still appreciate each other enough to still have fun. And so I feel like that's the only thing that I'm pulling from this is that, be honest with people. Like I feel like me telling them that I wasn't feeling certain things also prompted them to be like, yeah, like I'm hearing you and, this or that can shift. But I think if I'm being genuine, like, I just have a way of communicating that they really fucking hate. Like I just feel like again, I have anxious attachment, so I'm like, oh, let's talk, let's figure out what's going on. And they have avoidant attachment, which is kind of like, well, nobody said anything, so everything must be fine. Like they rely on silence to tell them everything's okay. I rely on communication to know that everything truly is okay. And so when they have to communicate, they may lie to get out of having to be honest and candid and maybe having an awkward conversation. And also for me, I may overcompensate with communication because they're being so avoidant. I'm kind of provoking them to communicate, and that's not helpful either. And so with that being said, I'm glad that we're like in a place where we can call it and it not be weird. But they're a Libra, so I feel like they're like, oh, I'm gonna win this bitch back, and I kind of live for it because it's like, I'm Venus and Aquarius. If you show me a little dedication, I might think about it. But at the same time, I just think that like like, I just feel like we're so different. Like, they really want, like, a marriage and, like, to be in a big family. And I'm like, bitch, I want to be in the woods, like, with my people. Like, gardening and shit. And, like, I don't know. Like, I just have ideas of, like, adult solo fun that is group, like, interested, but, like, not necessarily confined. And, like, I don't know. I feel like I met their family and I know how to pretend like I'm respectable enough to be around or whatever, but there's a part of me that feels like I'm way too emotional for these hoes. Like, these hoes gonna end up fucking, they're gonna end up making my ass cry, bitch, because I just feel like, again, I feel like people pleasing is such a hard thing, because at some point, people gonna stop. Like, people pleasing, they do whatever they do, but at some point, you know. Here's the thing about the rent situation. I'm gonna be super candid that like Nat makes enough money to pay their rent. Like they're not like looking to me to like be a equal contributor in this space because again, like they know that obviously our connection is one that is more I don't know. I feel like it's more hinged on like shared desires. Like I know that they have a desire to be more entertaining in their space. I know that they do not have a lot of time. Like honestly, one of the things that they were telling me is like it's wild that like they're barely. It's like man, I feel for people that like work really hard to like afford a place to live, cause it's like fuck. Like I'm not saying anything negative against y'all. I'm being so genuine here. Like the amount of time that they work, the amount of time that they get to be in this place, it don't add up. It don't add up. So, as I have done in the past, like when I'm staying with someone or trying to show up for someone, I'll do some cleaning. You know what I mean? I'll do some cooking. They're diabetic, so they're teaching me some recipes and shit like that. But today, like I did the dishes, and then I also like marinated some meat for them because I knew when they got home they'd probably want to just go eat. And sure enough, they did, and they had a really lovely meal. And I feel great about it. But if they were to ask me to do something, I would do it, like within reason. But I usually just ask, like, is there anything I can do that would make it easier for you today? And they tell me, and then we go from there. Exactly. Again, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with them. Like, I'm attracted to them. They're attracted to me. We can communicate with each other for the most part, but we're just not, as, you know, we're not, you know. I'm sad slightly because, you know, I'm just sad slightly. But if I'm being super genuine with you, my old fuck buddy Patrick hitting me up kind of had me like, what up? But I was kind of mean to him, to be honest with you, because I'm just like, sweetie, like, you're hitting me up on a fucking dating app. You have my phone number. You ghosted me a month before I left. Like, what are we talking about, really? Like, you're not feeling me like that. It's fine, but, like, go. It's like, I'm not trying to be delusional. Like, I didn't think we were going to be something, Patrick. Like, it's fine, but I don't get him. Like, it's the second time he pops up on me on Bumble. It's like, you have my phone number. What do you want? To just fuck me randomly at your house? Like, just say that shit so I can reject you. We can move on. But, like, I feel like he's trying to do like, oh, what are you up to? What's going on? It's like, Patrick, you know what we do best. Come on. See, that's the thing. Like, when I was saying earlier that I see everything, like, about to be working for my benefit, like, I feel like staying here with Nat is perfect. Because, like, between me and you, well, between me and all of you that listen to this shit, I already made friends, bitch, in the building. And honestly, I'm not gonna like, I'm not snitching or anything like that, but bitch, honestly, like, I was supposed to be here. I'm telling you, I was supposed to be here, sweetie. Mm-mm-mm. I just made some friends down in Atlanta, made some friends down in Florida, bitch, just by being up over here, bitch. I done made some friends down in the South already, so I already know shit's about to be cute for me, and I'm mad fucking excited, honestly, because I really feel like by the winter I'll be able to be in the South. Pray for me, because I don't want to see no snow. I don't. Oh my god. Not Jesus Christ. I'm dead. Nah, he's saying, bitch, are we freaking? I'm fucking crying. I am crying. As I said though, I am not trying to like force nothing. Like I'm not trying to force anything. Like if I'm not in alignment with something, I don't care. Like I'm gonna get away from it, and it's okay. Hear me out. Like I do think that when it comes down to it, Nat is a cool person. I think they're cool as fuck. Like genuinely. And I'm grateful for them. Like I don't want to make it seem like it's just every day that people let you stay in their house. I know for somebody watching me, they're like, bitch, this is like the fifth white person to let you stay in their house without no paying no rent. Bitch, I ain't know because I am cool. And also, I obviously provide other things besides rent money. And so, with that being said, I feel like that sounded like really bad. But what I'm trying to offer is like, there are other qualities people possess than like paying rent. And like, I feel like back in the day, somebody knows somebody play auntie that lived with them, and she didn't pay no rent, but she watched y'all sometimes and did the laundry or whatever. That's not really me. Like, I did laundry one time since I've been here, and I did their laundry just because I was doing my own, and it was not going to be an inconvenience to do theirs as well. With that being said, there's all types of things that we can do to support our single parents out there, okay? And so if you know a single parent out there who needs some fucking support, see what's up. You really never fucking know. I didn't know the situation was gonna manifest like this. I genuinely didn't. However, I'm grateful that it did because my friend wanted to live in Pontiac and I don't. I don't. It's some good Jamaican food, but besides that, listen, it's go to our house, go to our house, but just know I'm not sucking penis to live here, bitch. Like, trust me, like, we literally had a combo about that, cause like, again, like sexually we are very compatible, but the other things are not hitting. So I'm like, let's just be homies, you know? They're about to teach me how to play Magic the Gathering. Like, there's layers to this connection, y'all. It's not just hoeing. Exactly. So I just want to put that out there that, like, yes, I am not paying rent to live here. But that doesn't mean that there's not other ways to pay and to share with each other, you know? Like, they didn't know about Jamaican beef patties before me, bitch. This is a cultural connection, okay? This is a cultural exchange program, okay? I'm sharing some of my culture with them. They're sharing housing with me, bitch. I'm not dying. I'm loving it. And I'm okay if people don't understand. Like, I feel like after the last housing I had with white people where I wasn't traumatized, I feel like that's how I'm trying to move forward. But I do know that Nat is a different type of white person than Autumn and James. Like, I know they are. However, I do think that they're wanting to rise to the occasion, but they do have a couple ideologies, maybe just one actually, that I'm just very fascinated by that I'm gonna keep on poking at because honestly, that's the kind of friend I am. I'm like, what the fuck is this about? I feel you on the fresh start. I feel like here's my thing. Okay, by the way, we're on 10%, so this shit is definitely gonna die before I finish everything I'm gonna say. But the main important thing that I want to share with y'all is that I am extremely aware that I do not need to be dating nobody. I don't need to be nobody's baby mama, step auntie, step mama, Julia Roberts, nothing. I'm literally minding my fucking business here. I promise y'all. I know somebody doesn't believe that, but between me and you, the schedule that they have, the schedule that I have, it's chef's kiss. Like they're like I feel like it's funny, but it's not. But it's like I said, they are barely here, and when they are here and we see each other, it's cute. And I'm really invested in having my own life. I already have my own bedroom. Like, there's just ways that we're not pretending like this is like some relationship shit. But I feel like they're a Libra, so I think that it hurts them that we're not about to be, endgame. It's okay. I feel like we're gonna grieve it together, but I do think that they're still a lovely person, and I still like them a lot. I just don't want to like put myself in anything when I know like I need to be the fuck alone and love myself the most. And I feel like that's why I don't have any fucking kids, because I know I need to be alone and love myself the fucking most. And again, had I been treated the right way in life, maybe I would feel like I have more love to give. But I do not. I feel like I've given enough, and I only have enough for me and maybe a couple people, maybe my community members, definitely my community members. But outside of that, like, please leave me the fuck alone, because I just want to pour into myself right now. I'm, like, really, like, my half birthday coming up, bitch. Like, I cannot, like, I really feel like, not to be crazy, my mom told me that I died, like, inside of her, like, in June. And I just always feel like June is such a restorative month for me. Like, this month always just gets me right. And so I just feel like I'm on some other shit. Like, fuck everything that was hurting me and caused me pain. I'm just trying to feel fucking pleasure and happiness. And with that being said, I know that this live is audio challenged. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna try to figure this shit out moving forward. But I just want to let folks know I'm not dead. I have food poisoning. That's why my ass wasn't around. I'm not trying to be a scammer or weirdo. Like, I literally have a menu coming up tomorrow, but today, oh bitch, I didn't have it. I didn't have it. And I thought I at least had a phone. I don't even have that. So just pray for me, bitch. I'm trying my best. I know it don't seem like it, but it's fine. I just have to hold it. I know I'm trying the best for myself. But yeah. Anyways, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Um, yes, the truck driver, bitch. Honestly, like the settlement hoes are about to get from us getting hit by that car. Like I'm telling y'all right now, like the car accident was just one of the things that happened. Like there's so many things going on. But I'm trying my best to just keep it cute because yeah, the universe is not playing right now. So like I said, things are not going the best, but I'm trying my best to like just do what I need to do to not be dead out here. I'm not trying to trigger anybody or stress anybody out, but you know, I'm in a I'm in a safer space. Was it safer than the one I was in? No, but it definitely is safer than what it could be. And so I'm trying to go with that. So that's the update. I didn't die. I'm still here. I'm still living. I love y'all. I think y'all are cool. I missed y'all a lot. I wish that y'all could hear me better. I wish we could talk and laugh for real like we used to, but we will. And that's really my energy. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good night. I hope that Gemini season lets y'all fucking breathe. Remember to take a breath before speaking to people right now. Remember what energy you want to give before you give something you don't mean to. Okay? Just take a moment. Gemini, Mercury, it's all in the throat chakra, bitch. But also remember, there's communication outside of the mouth. So find some ways to do some nonverbals. Anyways, love you. Bye. Take care of yourself. If you want to get in touch with me, I feel like my Twitter and my Insta are linked on here in my info tab. But if not, if someone wouldn't mind putting my Twitter, my Instagram, just anything that you know that's connected to me in terms of connecting with me in the chat, I would appreciate that super much. But yeah, no, thank y'all. Genuinely, I think things are going better, even though they don't seem like it. I am happier. I'm honestly happier. Um, and I'm still learning how to speak my truth and be exactly how I'm supposed to be. So, and I feel like that's y'all too, right? But yeah, thank y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for everything. I hope y'all have a good night. Thank you, 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 thank you. Super fucking grateful. Just thank y'all for just holding a bitch down. Honestly, like I needed to chat so bad. Just thank y'all for holding through and battling through the live and the audio. I can't wait till we get it back together. But yeah, I also before my shit dies, I do want to say that like there's so much music and so many books that I want to share with y'all. Like I've really just been trying to pour into myself in a particular way. Just thank y'all for being loving. Thank y'all for being kind. Bye.